What if I told you that Toyota just built a hybrid crossover that thinks it's a hot hatch? Sounds crazy, right? Well, meet the 2026 Toyota Yaris Cross GR Sport, a compact SUV that's been sharpened, stiffened, and completely reimagined by Toyota's Gazoo racing division. This isn't just about fuel savings or practicality anymore. This is about driving fun, in a package that still sips gas like a city commuter. And in today's video, we're diving deep into everything this GR Sport brings to the table. Design, performance, interior tech, efficiency, rivals, and whether it really lives up to the hype. Stick with me, because by the end, you might just see this as the most exciting compact crossover of 2026. Let's start where most people will fall in love, or not, the design. The 2026 Yaris Cross GR Sport doesn't just borrow a few sporty trim bits. It's been thoroughly reworked. The stance is lower, the body lines are sharper, and every detail whispers performance. Up front, the mesh pattern grille with gloss black accents immediately sets it apart from the standard Yaris Cross. Slimmer, LED headlights, and a more sculpted bumper add aggression without going over the top. Along the sides, exclusive 18-inch GR alloys filled the wheel arches perfectly, giving it a planted, muscular look. Subtle side skirts and darkened window trim help carry that racing DNA across the profile. Around back, dual exhaust finishers, a gloss black diffuser, and sport-specific badging make sure anyone stuck behind you knows this isn't your average commuter crossover. It's compact, yes, but it looks ready to fight above its weight class. Think of it as a hot hatch dressed in crossover proportions. Step inside, and the transformation continues. Toyota's GR Sport interior is more than a badge, it's an atmosphere. Sport seats with SWAT effect upholstery hug you tighter than the standard chairs, while GR logos stitched into the headrests remind you you're driving something special. Red contrast stitching runs across the dashboard, doors, and steering wheel, injecting a dose of energy into the cabin. Practicality hasn't been forgotten either. This is still a Yaris Cross at its core, which means you get a clever cabin layout with good visibility, plenty of small storage spaces, and fold-flat rear seats that open up usable cargo room for everyday life. The tech suite has also stepped up. A crisp 10.5-inch touchscreen now powers Toyota's Smart Connect infotainment system, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto baked in. The 12.3-inch digital cluster can display GR-themed graphics, which change depending on your drive mode: eco, normal, or power. Toss in aluminum pedals, a carbon-look console, and available ambient lighting, and you've got a cabin that feels both premium and playful. It's a smart mix of practical daily driver and performance-inspired fun. Now here's where things get spicy. Under the hood, the Yaris Cross GR Sport pairs Toyota's 5th-generation hybrid system with a 1.5-liter dynamic force engine. Together, they deliver 130 horsepower. Now, that may not sound like headline-grabbing power, but here's the secret. This little crossover is light. That makes 130 horses feel a lot punchier than you'd expect. Throttle response has been tuned for quick reactions, especially in power mode, thanks to a revised lithium-ion battery and a more responsive electric motor. Toyota even gave it paddle shifters, simulating gear changes through the IC. That's unusual for a hybrid crossover, and it makes the drive feel more engaging. But the real story is in the handling. Engineers lowered the ride height, widened the front track, and stiffened the suspension with performance dampers. The result: steering that's sharper, body roll that's more controlled, and a chassis that feels more eager in the corners. On a twisty road, it behaves less like a crossover and more like a hot hatch with extra ride height. If you want extra grip, the optional AWDI system is on deck, sending power to the rear wheels when conditions demand it. It's not a hardcore off-roader, but it makes the Yaris Cross GR Sport that much more versatile. Here's the kicker. Even with all the performance tweaks, the Yaris Cross GR Sport still delivers incredible efficiency. We're talking up to 58 mpg numbers that rival some economy cars. Toyota pulled this off through smarter aerodynamics, regenerative braking, and weight savings across the chassis. So while you're enjoying sharper handling and punchier acceleration, you're not paying the price at the pump. That's the sweet spot this car nails. Fun and frugal. Toyota didn't stop at performance. Safety and tech get major attention too. The 2026 Yaris Cross GR Sport comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, pre-collision braking, and road sign recognition. It's designed to keep you safe whether you're commuting, in traffic, or carving back roads. The infotainment system is future-proofed with over-the-air updates, meaning Toyota can roll out improvements without you ever stepping foot in a dealership. Add in wireless smartphone integration, cloud-based navigation, and a premium JBL sound system on higher trims, and this little crossover is packed with big car tech. So, what's the damage? The 2026 Yaris Cross GR Sport is expected to start at around $31,000, which undercuts many performance-oriented rivals. A fully loaded version with a WD and the complete GR interior package could reach around $36,500. Factor in Toyota's strong 5-year warranty and 8-year hybrid guarantee, and you're looking at a crossover that isn't just exciting in the moment, it's a smart long-term investment. Of course, it wouldn't be a true test without stacking it against rivals. The Hyundai Kona N-Line brings turbocharged punch and bold styling, but it can't match Toyota's fuel economy or long-term reliability. The Ford Puma ST, popular in Europe, delivers sharper handling, but it lacks the hybrid efficiency and daily comfort of the Yaris Cross GR Sport. Even Mazda CX-30 is stylish and fun to drive compact. Crossover falls short on efficiency compared to Toyota's hybrid wizardry, and while the CX-30 feels premium, it doesn't carry the same motorsport pedigree as a GR-badged Toyota. That's what makes the Yaris Cross GR Sport stand out. It may not boast the most horsepower, but it blends performance, efficiency, and peace of mind better than almost anything else in its class.